Welcome back to another KSP2 weekly challenge. It's to land on Eve. Oh yeah, and we're late again. This was another was 2 weeks ago, I think. 'Cause this week's a dragon. Last week was Starship. I got my Starship video recorded. I just gotta edit. Add music, because for some reason the game sounds never come out when I record it. Yeah, I don't know. Not professional, Working on it. Someday I'll learn. Someday, I'll have the money to buy better software. I don't know. I think it's good software. Maybe I just don't know how to use it. I don't know. But the game sound always sucks. But it's fine, because I gotta fast forward it all the time anyway, or the video will be an hour long. Who wants to watch for an hour? It's not that great of content, right? I mean, the 20 people that watch it might say so, but we need better. We need more than 20. We need 1,000. Let's reach for 1,000. Like this thing's reaching for the stars. Reaching to go to Eve. And I believe the stretch goal was to send something that could make it through the heating once they add it in there. And I think this thing can do it. I got them fins to keep it upright. Got that big huge heat shield. Built like a little box thing around our Rover in there. Oh, there's our Rover right there, speaking of which. But I really do think that it can make it through. So when they add the heating and then that challenge comes out, we'll try again, because I think this can make it. That's a pretty good little design. It was tough to get all that contraption around it to work though. Cracking. Definitely was cracking bait. It exploded a few times. Yeah, it was a challenge, because KSP2 is a challenge. Oh, here's a transfer window. Something about I think it's like negative 54 degrees from Kerbin to the sun to Eve, with Kerbin being ahead. Eve and Mo were the only ones where you go retrograde to the planet or whatever, so you can go. Well, I guess coming home from any of the other ones, you do that. You go retrograde from the body you're on, so you can go inward. Yep. I think I'll make a mid-course inclination correction thingy out there somewhere, because the maneuver node maker is terrible and I hate it. There is a mod to make it better, but I'll try not to mod KSP2 too much. I do got the flag mod, so I do a custom flag. And then I have the lazy orbit mod, because I was playing on space shuttles, and I would undock my module from the spaceship, from the shuttle. I'd land my shuttle, and then my module would just exit Kerbin orbit, or would crash, or so it's alright. Well, let's use this and put it back in the orbit I wanted, so I can send the next shuttle to it. Might be an upcoming video, building a station in KSP2 with a shuttle. I think people like that kind of stuff. Oh, here we're tweaking in, getting our encounter with Eve. Oh, there it went. It flashed. Where'd it go? See, this thing's terrible. You can't really fine tune it. hate the maneuver node or thingy majigger. The other one you used to click on the little icon down the bottom, and then you could pull it from there, and it was just better. It was just better. I hate this one. And I believe it's a bug, because I know I've seen it before, where here you can see your periapsis inside the sphere of influence, and I have to open up something outside it, and I hope that's a bug anyhow, or something that's gonna get fixed in a patch. If it's not a bug, it's just something that ain't quite worked out. So you should be able to see what your periapsis is right there. Like, how close to the Eve am I? Am I in the atmosphere? Am I not in the atmosphere? I mean, now with no heating, it's not so bad. You can aero brake in there pretty good. But once heating, aero braking on Eve is a dangerous, dangerous thing. But Eve's also big and huge. Like, it takes a lot of delta V to slow down around it. So you kind of want to aero brake it just a little bit. But if you get in too much, you'll blow up. It's a thick atmosphere. It heats up quick. And you also don't want to just get sucked in if you're not trying to land there. You're trying to, like, go to Gilly or something. Slingshot around Eve. Use a little gravity turn. Gravity assist. Gravity something. I think we end up, going backwards from what I planned. Oh, whatever. We're sending her over to Eve. Doesn't really matter. We just gotta get there. Just get this thing there. Doesn't matter what side we come around. We just want to land it on some land. We want to see what Eve looks like in KSP2. That's all its glory. The end boss of the game trying to leave Eve. Although it's probably not so hard now without the heating. And it's probably still difficult because then we stick. And it takes a lot of delta V's. Yeah, you wouldn't have to worry about burning up right now. You just gotta worry about having something powerful enough but light enough to escape. We're fine tuning our trajectory. Wishing I could see my periapsis. Not really sure what's going on here. I'm like tweaking it. What was I gonna? Maybe I thought about dropping the bottom stage. I was like, no, I can't just run it. I gotta need that to make our orbit and then decline in. So we just got a box. It doesn't have an engine. We gotta ride this sucker all the way down. Time while I'm up close. Trying to find Eve. Where's it at? Now we're inside. We can see our periapsis. It shows that before though. Shouldn't have to be inside the sphere of influence to see that. So you can make your maneuver node, maneuver maker, planner, jammer, hammer. I hate it. Go back to KSP1 style. My starship's pretty nice still. Totally stock. I thought about getting the Sorry mod, which will give you grid blends, but I found a structural thingy that it's kind of grid looking, gridish. I use that for the fins. So I got a totally stock one. I may have missed the pad laying the super heavy, and then there were bugs and I couldn't even get Starship back anywhere near the KFC. And I had a special payload trying to do some relay Starlink kink. Yeah, that don't look anything like a Starlink, but I made this little cute. Ooh, look at that explosion! You see, we had a lot of trouble with that, and not decoupling right, and the Kraken blowing up everything. But that time we got decoupled, and now we can drop down into the purple giant and see how beautiful it is. I'm about to turn retrograde. Point that big old thing down. The inflatable heat shield. Yeah, see with that in that box, I think we met some big old craters there. The sun shining off the emulsion sea. I believe that was what it was called in KSP2 was the emulsion. And I thought it was kind of like Gears of War. It's like their fuel and like the liquid stuff there. Does Gears of War happen on Eve? Is that where that takes place? I don't think so. I think it's supposed to be a version of Earth. Because they're like humans. And then the bugs. The other guys come out of the ground and stuff. The Gears of War was kind of a game. Turned me on to the Xbox 360 and then Xbox One. And then I heard about Kerbal and got it on console. And it was fun. But it was ridiculously hard because it's not meant to play like that. So then I bought a PC. And got it on PC. And Kerbal works way better. And then I was like, I need to start making some YouTube videos for when KSP2 comes out. And then it was like 2 or 3 years later, it was finally released. So I got a little time to work my way into it. Figure this stuff out. Still ain't figured it out, because I can't get game audio. But I can put in my own audio. As we descend through the clouds of Eve. We got a rover. There we go, down through them clouds. Oh, could have swore the parachute should have been on action groups, but apparently not. So we'll part manager it and clickety click through. Drop the heat shield. Oh, there we go. The rover popped out of our box. And there's Eve. We didn't even land in the oceans. I think my first Eve mission in KSP1, I sent a rover there and I dropped it down into the ocean. Never to be heard from or seen again. Kind of a failure. But this little stock Inquistor Rover was like, yeah, we'll use that. Oh, we hit the box. That wasn't playing very well. And then it goes tumbling and tumbling and tumbling. Surprised nothing broke. There we go. On the wheels. Woo! We'll check it out. Everything's good. Oh, hey, let's go check out this rock. Let's look at the box real quick. Maybe a quick screenshot. Kind of like, I think Ingenuity did. It looked back at it like it's a broken capsule or whatever, or it found it later on, I think. Well, let's go check out this big old rock. unfortunately, they have no physics. So it wasn't that rock. Well, this one, I was like, oh, we can probably drive up on it. Oh, boo. Well, we landed a Rover on Eve, drove it around. We'll try it again when they put heat in the game. Check out these other videos. Goodbye. See you in the next one.